Good evening. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So I wanted to get on here and talk about a few things, just a few things. So, wanted to talk Stardom. Couple of matches have happened. Couple of announcements have been made about Stardom, and wanted to go into a little bit of detail on that. And then I also want to give my preview of this weekend's We Are TJPW 10th anniversary show. Definitely want to go over the card for that and give my predictions for that. Sound good? So, let's go ahead and get started. Going to talk some Stardom. Now, a couple of things have been set in stone. First off, welcome back AphrodiTE, Utami Hayashishita, Saya Kamitani. Well, welcome them back. They have returned from injury and have competed. And it has been announced that AphrodiTE is the team that will get their shot at the Goddess of Stardom Tag Team Championships, as they will take on Divine Kingdom, which is Micah and Megan Bain, the winners of this year's Goddess of Stardom Tag League. They will face off against each other for the vacant titles at Stardom Nagoya Big Winter this weekend, this Saturday, December 2nd. So, that's set in stone. I was kind of surprised at first because they just got back. But was talking to a friend and I was reminded that they were actually supposed to get a title shot long ago before, the injuries happened. So, he kind of refreshed my memory with that. So, I guess this does end up making sense. But yeah, so AphrodiTE, Divine Kingdom at Stardom Nagoya Big Winter to crown new Goddess of Stardom Tag Team Champions. So we'll see how that goes. And of course, we know that Julia will defend the NJPW Strong Women's Championship against Azumi. We know May Sarah will defend the High Speed Championship against Thekla. We know we're getting a UWF rules, Nene Takahashi versus the Scandinavian Hurricane Alice Inc. And we also know that we're going to get Hazuki versus Suzu Suzuki for Suzu's World of Stardom Championship contract. So that should be really interesting. Also, unfortunately, Yuna Mizumori and Lady C are out with injuries. Hopefully Lady C will be back, I think, within a few weeks. Not so sure about Yuna Mizumori, but, hopefully they have swift recoveries. And speaking of Stardom, so one of the things that was said, from management and all, let me see if I can pull it up. Actually, what am I doing? So, here, one second. So it has been said, Taro Okada, the new Bushiroad Fight president, in regards to the future, he has said that they are planning on doing one pay-per-view per month. Y'all get that? One Stardom pay-per-view per month. Not only that, they're going to change up the schedule to reduce the burden and likelihood of injuries. So they're going to make adjustments there. And supposedly the word is that they're going to form a wrestlers union slash board or committee to kind of help with feedback and facilitating, the best needs for the talent in Stardom. And honestly, I think that's awesome. I think that's definitely showing that they're going to be working towards making some great necessary changes. And like I said, one pay-per-view a month, I think that's a great idea. Now, I do wonder what they're going to do about tournaments. Like, are they still going to keep, doing... Because, their yearly tournaments have been Cinderella Tournament, Goddess of Stardom Tag League, 5-Star Grand Prix. And like I said, I don't know if they're going to do another Triangle Derby like they did earlier this year for next year. With the way things have happened with injuries, I have to say I doubt that they're going to end up doing that. That's just my take on that personally. I really don't think there's a point in doing the Triangle Derby next year, just with how injuries have been. But it's really good to see that, Taro Okada is going to revamp the schedule for Stardom to reduce the number of pay-per-views, big shows, to about one per month. I think that's great. I think that's a great idea. I think that's something that they can definitely really work with and just, help the talent out. You know what I mean? Really help the talent out, reduce the likelihood of injuries and whatnot. I think that would do things a lot better. I'm really also hoping that they will also do some changes to the infrastructure on Stardom World. Hopefully, they'll make Stardom World better. We've already seen a revamp in JPW World service. Hopefully, they will do the same thing for Stardom World. But we'll see. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. But I definitely like what I'm hearing so far from Okada-san. I really hope that they, really stick to these changes and just really help towards a better product, a better maintained product, especially for the personnel. But this is good. This is really good. This is really good. So I'm looking forward to, next year and just seeing how everything goes. But so far, I like what I'm hearing with Stardom. I like what I'm hearing so far. Okay. Before we switch gears to TJPW, here's a quick word on the sponsor of this video, Game Beauty. Check them out. As you continue to enjoy content here at Blitzball Champ Gaming, be sure you take a moment to check out Game Beauty. Beauty inspired by gaming. Game Beauty brings to you video game related makeup and cosmetic products. You have products such as eyeshadow palettes, elemental pearl highlighters, eyeshadow brushes, liquid eyeliner pens by Akideris, and even non-makeup products like graphic tees. They even have special collaboration makeup kits, such as this Persona 5 Heat Wave Brush Single, Metaverse Bundle, and even a Phantom Thieves limited edition makeup collection. Also remember that Game Beauty provides international shipping of $60 or more. And if you use the promo code BlitzballChamp, all in caps, you can get 10% off of your order. So be sure to use that to your advantage. Now, back to your regularly scheduled video. Enjoy, and thank you. Okay. TJPW has their big 10th anniversary show called We Are TJPW this Friday. This Friday, December 1st. This will be at Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. And we got a decent number of matches. We have a tournament finals match, and we have one title match. Got one title match, so it's a little bit of variety. Let's get started. And I'm gonna just go kind of in an interesting order to what I think could be the main event, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But let's go ahead and start going over the card. First match. We have ourselves a 6-woman tag team match. So team number 1, we have Shino Suzuki, Juria Nagano, Haru Kazushiro, and they will be taking on the team of Runa Okubo, Kaya Toribami, and Toga. I gotta be honest, this one's kind of a hard one to pick. I am going to go for Shino Suzuki, Haru Kazushiro, and Juria Nagano, mainly because, Juria Nagano, that's my girl. So I got to go for team number 1, but I could see this match going either way. I could see it going either way. Okay, let's move on to the next match. See what else we got up here. Oh, here we go. Let's look at this one. Okay, we have a regular tag team match. We have the team of Hyper Misao and Mahiro Kiryu taking on the team of Yuki Aino and Raku. This is another one I could kind of see going either way. I mean, one team is a little bit more loaded on the comedy when it comes to Mahiro Kiryu and Hyper Misao. I would keep an open mind because I could see either team winning, but I will be rooting for Yuki Aino and Raku to win this match. So Yuki Aino and Raku, but I'm not going to be mad if Hyper Misao and Mahiro Kiryu won. I won't be mad. All right. Let's go to this next match. Okay, we got ourselves a singles match. This is an interesting singles match. We got the casual beauty, Yuki Kamifuku, taking on Viva Van. Or Viva Van. Think it'll be quite a nice test for Viva Van. But I'm gonna have to go with Yuki Kamifuku to win this match. I think the Casual Beauty's going to pull it off. But it should be good. It should be an interesting match. Looking forward to it. Okay. Next up, this is a big one, y'all. This is a really big one. Check it out. Right here, we have the Next Generation Tournament 23 Finals. It all comes down to a matchup that those that have been watching are very familiar with. And it's HIMAWARI versus Wakana Uehara. This is a matchup that has happened before. And I do like both ladies, but I'm gonna have to pull for HIMAWARI. Gonna go with HIMAWARI to pick up the victory and win the Next Generation Tournament 23. And like I said, regardless of who wins, I hope this leads to something. I hope this leads to, you know, a little bit more of a push. But one of the things with TJPW, they gotta start building these young stars up. And I like that they did this tournament. I do. And I think with whoever wins this tournament and who's even the runner up, I think they can really start to build off of. And I think both of these ladies, HIMAWARI, Wakana Uehara, I think they can really start building up and they can become stars in TJPW. I mean, I said the same thing for, you know, Juri Nagano. That is if she does more full-time. Moka Miyamoto, definitely. So, you know, Arisu, Endo, Suzume, those are other examples. So, yeah. But I'm going to go with HIMAWARI to win this match and win the whole tournament. Okay. Next up, we have our one and only championship match on this card. We got the Princess Tag Team Championships on the line. This should be really, really interesting. But we got the champions, Free Wi-Fi, made up of Hikari Noa and Naokakuta, taking on the team of Pam Harajuku and the current International Princess Champion, Max the Impaler. Oof. And of course, you know, this isn't the only time that Pam and Max have teamed up. They've teamed up a couple of times. This should be a rather interesting match, which I think Pam is going to really take advantage of Max the Impaler, you know, being the strong suit of the team, and just really feeding off of that. But at the end of the day, I still believe that Free Wi-Fi will retain the tag titles. I think Pam ends up eating the pin, but I'm going Free Wi-Fi to retain the Princess Tag Team Championships. I think they've been on a roll. It wasn't that long ago that they won these titles, and I think you got to keep the titles on them for a while. I really do, especially with this being Naokakuta's first title reign. And then what I assume may be the main event of the We Are TJPW 10th anniversary show. Here we go. We have ourselves a 10th anniversary special 10-woman tag team match. That's right. Not 6, not 8, but 10. And I have to say, this is quite a clash of teams here. So, Team number one, which I think is safe to say is the more veteran team, is made up of the Magical Sugar Rabbits, which is Mizuki and Yuka Sakazaki. You have the White Dragon Rika Tatsumi. You have the Big Kaiju Shoko Nakajima. And you have the current Princess of Princess Champion, the Pink Striker Miyu Yamashita. All that on team number one. And they will be taking on the, lesser experience, overall younger team, I would think. The team of Daisy Monkey, made up of Arisu, Endo, and Suzume, Yuki Arai, Moka Miyamoto, and Miyu Watanabe. Ooh. To be honest, I have to give the edge to the veteran team. Team number one, Rika Tatsumi, Shoko Nakajima, Miyu Yamashita, the Magical Sugar Rabbits. I got to give them the advantage to win this. And I like both teams. I like all 10 of these ladies. I do. I like all 10 of these ladies. But I'm not so sure they would put the younger team over the veteran, the older, veteran team. I just don't see it. If they do pull it off, that would be magnificent. But I mean, you gotta think about this. Team number one, like all 5 ladies of team number one were all Princess of Princess champions at one time, with Miyu Yamashita being the current one. That says something. That says something. All 5 of these ladies have been Princess of Princess champion. None of the ladies on team number 2 have ever been Princess of Princess champion. So it does seem kind of one-sided, but I am very curious to see how team number 2 fares. But I got to go with the veteran team, team number 1, to pick up the victory. But overall, this is a pretty good card. This is definitely a pretty good card. It would have been nice to have more than one title match, but I mean, let's keep it real. TJPW only has 3 championships. So I mean, one is fine on this card. I mean, all 3 would have been nice, but honestly, one is fine. And you have a tournament finals match as well. So I mean, I think this will still be a good show. Really good show. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I have for this video. Don't forget to check out the link to Game Beauty. And also, let me know what y'all's thoughts are. What do y'all think about what Stardom president, not Stardom president, Bushiroad Fight president, Taro Okada, how do you feel about, some of the changes he said he was going to make with the scheduling, the 1 pay-per-view a month? Let me know your thoughts on that. We know we're going to get, a couple of matches at Stardom Nagoya Big Winter. And AphrodiTE return, and them and Divine Kingdom will battle for the vacant tag titles. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. And then let me know what y'all's thoughts are on the We Are TJPW 10th anniversary show. What do you think of the card? Let me know your predictions. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the YouTube, the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed day tomorrow. I will see y'all in the next video. Laters.